Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. In this video, we're playing some Hecate solo. This is kind of like a spice pick that I've really been enjoying on the streams. I've been streaming every single morning at around 8 or 9 a.m. Eastern Time, so please feel free to check it out. Just Snatty on Twitch with 2 Ys, and yeah, it's been a really good time. But this has kind of been a pick that I've been playing a whole lot recently. It's kind of a, unique pick. You don't really play like a frontliner at all. You build full damage and just sort of play mid lane from solo lane, but it's very, very fun. Not bad into the mage solos that are fairly common, but also pretty decent into the tanks even, just with how much kiting you have. And it feels really good. We're against a Nuwa, which I know a lot of people are hating Nuwa solo, having to play into it probably a little bit too much. So we're gonna try to find a way to deal with it, I guess. This is a crazy level 1 invade. Interesting. Alrighty, well, yeah, we're going to get cheesed at level 1, I suppose. I wanted to start laning because I didn't have Sunder, so obviously our clear was going to be really, really rough. But I guess we should have. So yeah, we're under a bit of duress right now. That's all good, though. We don't really need the blue for the actual, golden XP, or we don't need it for the actual buff. We need it for the golden XP, so it is a little bit unlucky, but at least we won't need the mana. And into a Nuwa, I can kind of fight it really easily once I get a couple of points in my abilities, just because I really, right now, I'm struggling wave clear-wise. But once I hit probably like level 5, my wave clear gets a bit better, I should kind of be okay. Surprised that these minions last so long. But yeah, we are a little bit behind, so we're going to want to, be a bit careful with that. But as you see, our trading is quite good, just with our abilities and stuff, so we can get a one-off on him. That is a mez. The purple one is a mez, and the other one is just damage, I believe. So, important to remember that. And yeah, a lot of this lane is just going to be, for the time being, kind of casting and surviving trades. Nothing too crazy. I can really start to get active when I catch up a little bit. Him being level 4 is obviously not ideal for me. I like going Aegis on her. You could go beads if you really want to. Definitely don't recommend Sunder, as we are full damage. Ooh, a little bit off the mark there. That's okay. Try to poke her whenever I can, ideally. These minions, I feel like Nuwa minions last way too long. It's like a little bit absurd. Get a bit more poke, though. Like, yeah, they're just like following me around after I avoid the 3 forever. I don't really want to kill them because they take way too long to right now. But we are being ganked yet again. I'm fine, though. Doesn't really matter much. Just kind of like annoying ganks, where as long as we survive, it's not the end of the world. Just trying to get up to that Minotaur camp. I wasn't quite able to get in range of it, so yeah, we're gonna stay a little bit behind again. We've kind of gotten cheese ganked at level 1 and then, or level 2, and then this, so it is what it is. It was level 1. We got some desperation. That's kind of all you have to take it as. It's no worries. Have our ultimate now leveled, which is quite good. We want to try to get this blue. Obviously, 1850 is our first reset. We're going Book of Thoth. Just pop our 2 right here. And yeah, I recommend maxing the 2 just because it is like the most amount of range, so that's going to feel really, really good. I'm going to give this guy a shield if he needs it. No, looks like he's fine. Remember, our shields are only for magical damage. It does do some damage, though, as well, which is quite cool. But no physical defense there. So I have to be at least mindful of that. And yeah, we are going to, maintain a little bit behind, but it'll be okay. What relic did he go? He went beads. It's good to know. I'm going to probably clear out this wave and just reset here. That is Mordred ultimate in mid. He's also there, so we know we're pretty safe. And now, we can probably just take a quick reset. Yeah, a bit hectic of a lane so far. I'm going to just ult him right here. Let's try to force something from him. Oh, you've got to ult that, buddy. You might just be dead here. Aegis the full combo. He's going to walk out. he is just gone. Yeah, you absolutely have to ult that, and he didn't. So I think just not really respecting your damage. He had to beads or ult, just do something, and he did nothing there. Really, really troll by him. But anyways, we get a free kill. We're going to reset. And to get Book, get Chalice. The reason we want to go Book is it's just Flat Pen. Flat Pen is super, super strong. Generally, they're like the best items in the game, and there's not many of them in Smite 2, so really, really strong pickup, you know, whenever you can go it. I'm going to go Soul Gem here as my first item into Gem of Focus. The idea is like we're doubling up on cooldown on our next two items, which is great for spamming. But also sustain and movement speed means our kiting is good. Our trading is good. They're really just like two amazing solo lane centric items that you can build into frontliners, into backliners. Doesn't really matter. This is kind of what I go every game on this pick. So yeah, I'd recommend giving it a shot. We're gonna throw our wave clear here and try to like make sure we can get a totem or just get a chest camp. There's a lot less freezing and like little micro things like that in a lane where you're playing a mage character like this. It's a lot more on, you know, just trying to get poke off consistently, trying to juke impactful, you know, damaging abilities and stuff like that, which makes it fun. You know, it's a little bit different from how I normally play. And it's just because if you're freezing a lane as a mage with full damage, what's going to happen? You're just going to get ganked and insta-die, right? So that same playstyle doesn't quite work, and that's totally fine, you know, it's just something different. Went for the ult there. It wasn't quite in range. I'm actually trolling myself right now. I'm going to throw our 2 down to self-peel. If he has the pluck here, I'm totally okay. Good job. Oh, did it way too late. I'm cooked. That's a little unlucky. All good, all good, all good. Yeah, a little rough. I kind of messed that up. The moment I started teleporting through, I saw Mordred, so we just like completely killed ourselves. The idea there was I'm going to like TP in and then just like dump the Nuon out Trader super hard and then walk away. But that guy showed up the moment we did it, so a little bit sad. It happens. All good, all good. It's gank number 3 at 7 minutes, so you know where their head's at. Still was silly by me, though. I could have totally avoided that. And it's rough because Anua has 2 kills somehow. I guess she ulted? Yeah, just the ults. Probably carrying her a little bit right now. It's all good, though. Yeah, we're actually down like a full level, which is actually insane. Again, that's just like last hitting with an ultimate. It sucks. This Anua pick is really silly. It's really stupid. Frustrating to play against. What you want to do into her is like just pick like a character like Amma, maybe Fenrir, something like that, Chalk even, and just like freeze the wave on her. She's going to throw her a fog and get a couple of minions, but when she walks up to throw the second fog, after she clears a couple of them, you just can dump her completely and just jump on her. And assuming you do your freezing well into Nuwa, she really isn't a huge issue, but again, as a mage character, I can't really do that. We're mage versus mage, so we're a lot more at mercy of just junglers, and you know, Smite 2 really is a lot more dictated on how junglers play the map, so our jungler is kind of struggling and also just not here, so as a result, you know, we're going to get punished pretty hard. But it is what it is. We should be okay. This isn't the end of the world or anything. Get an ult off here. Shouldn't have thrown that too, that was silly. Man, you know, it's so crazy. I hit my ult there and everything, and I still kind of get out-traded. Which is just absolutely nuts. Again, these minions have got to be nerfed on this character. Yeah, too bad. I can't believe I lost that trade. Like, it feels so crazy to say that. We actually lost that trade. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We'll get a Mez here. Mr. 2. And these minions are just tagging us so hard. 3 doesn't even kill them either, so it's not like I can just, you know, exist and ignore them. Have to back up here a little bit. Dude, even my 2 doesn't kill them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just a brutal character to play against. Sustained damage, like auto attackers, you know, they really deal with it a good bit better. I'm dead here, I think. Actually, I messed up. No, I'm fine. But yeah, sustained damage deals with it so much better. You know, your Amaterasu's of the world and Bolonus who can just kind of auto down these minions rather than having to commit an ability to it. Chalk, though, just because he has so much sustain and an immunity frame in his ultimate, and just like with his 2, is so powerful, so Definitely picks I'd recommend maybe over a pick like this, but it's also hard to say because we did lose a lot of pressure in this game from, you know, getting ulted or getting ganked by this Mordred a couple times, so that stuff definitely does impact your game, right? I want to play a little safe here. I think we're just going to go to blue. We did push the wave, so, you know, even if we can't get a kill, it's still kind of okay. And really, you have to remember, a pick like this, we're going to shine late game, so as long as we scale and we don't, like, feed in the lane, it should be, you know, pretty okay. I'm going to reset right here. We go get Soul Gem. This sustain is going to be very, very valuable. And then Gem of Focus is going to be the next thing. We've already got CDR here. And healing, so should be a good bit better. It looks like he's going Gem of Focus as well, so pretty customary stuff so far, build-wise. This is like my best spot to take a fight I've had in a little bit, just because I am on a power spike. Now, granted, Nuwa doesn't have to fight, as you can see. She's going to do this, but we can actually freeze a little bit here ourselves. As you notice, it's going to hit the full wave, right? But all we have to do is just make her walk up just a little bit, so we can get a combo off, get some more damage. Oh, and I'm getting ganked. Oh, no. It might be doomed, boys. Yeah, I'm dead as hell. This Mordred, man. Ay. Too bad. Ult wasn't that good there. I could have ulted down. Again, I throw my ult the moment this Mordred is ganking. So it's just like screwed. Making it very miserable for us. I'll get some words, I guess.
Your right tower is under attack.
Alright, we'll go over to the right side again, and let's see what happens here. I have an idea. I think we're going to get super ganked, so is what it is. This intelligence build is going to be really problematic too for us. I think, though, the moment we get Gem of Focus and like we actually have a bit more movement speed, it sucks because these minions just sort of kite us, or hit us while we're kiting. At the moment we have Gem of Focus and we can kind of like just ignore them, I think this lane will get a lot easier as well. And also just we'll be doing more damage, right? But yeah, they are seriously not balanced, these minions, at all. It's the duration and everything. I think Nuwa finally made a grave mistake. Just ult, throw the one, and she is gone. If you can ever get somebody pushed against a wall as this character, like your ult is almost guaranteed going to hit, so you just have so much damage there. Get a really big pick, though, to start the fight. Ymir's here. We're going to assume that Mordred's like around, so I want to be a little bit safe when I kind of walk over here, but should be okay. Yeah, we just get our 2 off, and he's dead as well. Nice job. Okay, I'm going to chill out. Okay, they don't want to get the blessing. Maybe it applied, actually. It did, I think, yeah. Cool. Got this here. Mordred's in mid. I'll be able to steal this blue really quick. Kind of a hectic game, but one that, you know, despite it all, we've done a good job farming and we got a really good return kill. I'm fine here. I can just throw out some abilities to sort of self-heal myself. I have Aegis as well, so I'm totally fine. No reason to be worried here. But we have a little bit of a lead, which is nice. I think Poseidon did just reset. I can sort of like get a combo ready for this new. I don't want to use my 2 because she's just going to see me. I think she just saw me anyways. That's all good. Yeah, she did. Whoops. Some minions screwed me over. It's okay. Mordred's in mid, so I'm safe. Again, we can get some damage off with our Mez combo. And then I want to just like run at him right now. I'm going to ult. Does that hit? Not quite. So close, man. That combo is almost amazing. Is what it is. We're getting a little bit active, but you know, we've gotten so much poke on him that like it just shows like we hit a couple more things right there. It is a kill. Got our 2 off right there. Didn't hit our 1, unfortunately. That would have been a kill. We can dive a little bit. Hit the 1. Did not hit the 2. It was worth the shot. You have so much range on this character. You may as well kind of just like poke and prod and If you get a kill, great. If not, no worries. We know we're in a 1v1 situation there, so it's worth a shot, I think. Huge. So Nuwa no ult, which, you know, isn't super relevant for the laning phase, but I guess it is an immunity for her. We're going to push a little bit in case this Mordred doesn't just kill us. We got our combo off on him, though, and I think we'll be okay. Remember, we still do have Aegis here. Avoid the ability. Got our 1 off. Throw the 2 on the buff and him. And Nuwa is walking up because she sees us on the thing, so we can just get a 1 off on her. And a 2. As you start to see, like, our poke really gets a lot better pretty quick. And all of a sudden, we're just like a beast. Told you guys, it just takes a second. Get some more damage on her. I think we're getting ganked. There's no way he's walking up. Okay, we're not getting ganked. Shocking. We can also just use these bushes a little bit. I haven't been using them enough, mostly because I've just been struggling to clear in the first place, but we're much better off now. And this being a Warhorn wave means I can just wait for him. Oh, I missed. Too bad. Does this? Yeah, this misses too. I think if I hit that, he's in big trouble, but off the mark. Thankfully, though, with the ult on a short cooldown and not much else to do, like, you know, why not just use it, right? This is a Mez one. Just out of range, we hit the 2. And yeah, just a lot of spamming. It's so much fun, this character. I played her my first time yesterday. And this is probably game number 5 on her, but she's just an awesome pick. Really enjoying it. Let's see. There we go, pretty good. Remember, she has no ult, I don't think. Maybe for a little bit longer. Does he finish it? Oh, he did not play that well. Okay, that was like really grief. All he had to do was just brutalize her. I don't know, that was kind of weird. It's all good though. That's her Bede's ultimate down. Don't know where Mordred is. I think he's close by. So we do want to start to get out of here. Get a bit of a combo onto Cupid. I think Neath actually gets that one. Good job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mordred's coming, so we're probably going to get super collapsed on soon, but for the time being, I guess we got some damage off. Notice Poseidon's rotating. Mordred is definitely on the way, I would at least assume. And Fenrir is in La La Land right now. Maybe he gets the kill. If he gets the trade, that's really good. No, he's doomed. Yeah, too bad. Happens. Oh, we missed. I missed too. Man, we are struggling with these ults a little bit this game. I have Aegis and stuff. I'm totally fine to trade with this guy. Aegis this ult, and we are totally fine here. Why does he have blank? That was crazy. Okay. Still an easy fight. I just can't hit an ultimate for my life. Oh, whatever. It's all good. We got to trade, though. On the map. Again, this Mordred is still a really big issue, but we'll get there. I have 5,000 gold. I need to reset. We've just been fighting. It's so easy to get caught up in spamming because you never run out of mana. You just have so much damage. You're always, like, trying to find some poke or something, and then all of a sudden you have 5k gold. Definitely a little bit undisciplined from me, but you know what? We aren't dying. We went from like a 400 lead initially to now a 1,800. So I think it's safe to say it worked out pretty okay for us, even if we were a little bit greedy. You know, a pick like this, when is your rotations, you know, to the other side of the map? I think it honestly, like, isn't something you rush. You literally just let it come to you more often than not, and you kind of just wait for some kind of fight to happen near you, like it has been this game. If there is a gold fury or something like that, you know, that's kind of the object of desire, which this game, quite frankly, it hasn't been. You don't want to, like, proxy farm necessarily, unless it's very safe to do so, but you'll either proxy or clear out and then just path safe through teleporters, most likely. Or just, you know, walk out a lane. Not a lot of, you know, traversing from their red buff area or something like that. You want to be a lot more safe, because, again, you are a mage. You have to just think of yourself sort of as a mid laner. And if we're being anchored to a lane which we're able to, you know, out-trade and win in, you know, be my guest, right? Let's just stay here. Gonna get her ult off, it'll do a lot of damage to her, and she is just dead. Nice. We'll clear out this wave here, and then probably just look for a rotation. Yeah, and we are so fast with this Gem of Focus now, too. It is awesome. I'll steal blue really quick as well. May as well just kind of farm out the map while we can. We'll get a double proxy. We kind of have like already won the fight in mid, which is pretty sick, but again, you can literally just anchor yourself to a lane if you want to. It's not a huge deal, because we'll rotate when we want to. As long as like the other solo's not tearing house everywhere he goes, you know what I mean? It's not a big deal. So if we're into a mage solo like a Ra or something, and they're just anchoring down like we are, it's totally fine. Now we're just like able to split the whole lobby, and it doesn't really matter. So it's a lot different than like playing a chalk or something where you kind of want to, you know, impress on the map a little bit, right? I'm coming now. This is a super rotation. It looks like I'm in a 1v2, so I probably don't get much here. I want to keep my focus stacks. He's just dead. This guy is so dead too. You ult now, it just blocks off the path. 2-1. I missed the one because I'm terrible, but he's still dead. I'm gonna mez the Ymir. Aegis everything else. We should be okay. I'm just gonna walk away this way. Yeah, we're fine. We were just so quick. Nice job. Like I said, no reason to force a rotation unless we feel super, super good to do it, and now we can just literally run down the whole lobby, which is so much fun. Help them with DPS on this, then we reset. Now, I know with Hecate you have your second ability, and there's a charge effect to it, right, where you'll basically do double damage if enough abilities are used. From a soul laner perspective, like, you're really not getting to that point very often or at all in the laning phase. If you want to do it more in team fights and stuff, by all means, you know, look for a big 2. I've tended to like just playing her a little bit more fluid and just kind of focusing on getting picks where I can and just spamming my 2. It's a really good damage deter, and it also like deters movement. So I think like getting your 2 off with like a charge 2 is still like really good, and there's nothing wrong with waiting for it inherently. But having that as a deterrent, just throwing it out and being able to spam poke on people, generally, especially with Gem of Focus, feels really strong. Again, I'm not saying that's absolutely the only way you can play or have to play, and I'm sure in mid it's a little bit different, but especially from a soloing perspective, just keeping that movement speed to be able to roam around in the team fight or on the map, whatever it might be, it just tends to feel a lot better for me personally. So I'll probably try some games where I'm a little bit more diligent with holding my 2, but as it stands, I feel great not doing it too much. Get our ults off here. We do pull Poss right back, so that blink is not going to do anything for him. Throw the 3 down, so we get a shield and some damage for the guys. And that is 2 clean picks. Sobexecute. Beautiful job. Alright, they got some picks on left, so it sort of seems like we just won right and then lost left, which... Oh shit. Okay. Which does happen. Oh my gosh, he is healing so much. Yeah, he healed a lot right there. That is the build, but I have a little bit of CC and stuff, and he is gone. It worked out okay. I kind of like wasn't prepared for him though initially. It's all good. Maybe I'll go Divine. No, I wasn't planning on, but that was kind of crazy. We're gonna trade tier 2s here. That's no problem. Really surprised Mordred like showed up though. That was just like a strange rotation for sure. I wasn't going to go Divine, but I'll go it now. And then we can just go like Mirrodin last. That's a pretty good item. You know, looking at our build, we have 20 cooldown rate, 30, 45. 45 is plenty. If you want to get a tiny bit more, again, I think 50 is like the most you should realistically get. But if you want to go Mirrodin or something, gets a 55, by all means go for it. So, and it's just a good item on its own. So, you know, we don't need an Obsidian Shard because they don't have a... Oh, it is big. We don't need an Obsidian Shard because they don't have like that much tankiness, right? They have a new solo. I just absolutely bodied them, by the way. That was crazy. The other guy beats. That's why we didn't pull him. Remember, our purple one is the Mez, and we see that as a tooltip ahead of time. So it's really, really helpful. What does the other one do? It marks them, and they take extra magical damage when they're hit by another god. So kind of like the Morgan Le Fay mark. Not quite the same, but it's cool. I want people to think, by the way, of Hecate like on, it's convenient for me because I get to be lazy on them. But realistically, like having the two charged on a objective can definitely make her like objective secure pretty good. But I still feel like she plays a lot more like a Discordia would in Smite 1, where during an objective she's actually playing like zoning and over the wall poke, and then she tends to just retreat back with the team for a final hit. So when you play Discordian competitive in season in Smite 1, you generally speaking didn't play to secure because your secure wasn't amazing. It was a lot more like I have so much value on an angle, on a wall. I'm just going to sit there. My team does fire and I play the poke and I kind of bar them off with just pure damage. I think this character is very similar in that regard. Again, that doesn't mean you can't secure, but it just, for me, has felt better not even bothering. That was a terrible ult by me. My bad. Gotta be careful here. This is potentially very dodgy. Oh, what a combo. Still gets one shot. Works out. Still gets one shot. Yeah, terrible ult, but I think the team fight went great, so it worked out okay. Fender roll is so crazy. Our 3 also gives us movement speed, which I probably should have said like a year ago. I think we just end here. Smooth game. I mean, yeah, it was a little hectic to start, but we do scale. So, kind of fun. Yeah, what do we start? 1 and 2? Trust the late game. Player damage in this game does not feel the same as Smite 1. We definitely had much lower than we would in any Smite 1 nuclear, but I'm going to say we did like 40,000 maybe. Again, I always aim for lower. I've never done Smite 1 numbers in this game. And I think just because it's decided faster, yeah, 41k. Look at that, pretty good. Another win for us, though. Love to see it. So yeah, that's going to be it for Hecate, however you pronounce her name. I apologize if I said it wrong a million times. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you for all the support and all these play-by-play videos. And the A to Z series will continue onwards. Peace.